It's now time to check out another Nigerian leaving a positive mark on the globe. Shola Ajayi is a filmmaker, media educator, and youth advocate. She has worked on several projects focused on telling positive stories about Africa with emphasis on women and young people. She is also teaching local artists in Nigeria how to use arts and design to make positive social impact in their communities. Let's check her out.
All that I have experienced, good and bad, have made me who I am. So what I want to say is that whatever you're going through, see it through to the end. Don't give up. My name is Shola Ajayi. I teach media and film production. I'm the founder of You Are for Africa, and I'm also a filmmaker and screenwriter. Check me out. So we had like a double challenge, you know. We weren't accepted by whites for the most part, but we also weren't accepted by the African American community as well. Overcoming those things, like the issues of not feeling part of a community was trying to build your own community. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of time with my family. From the moment that I was 10, I knew that I wanted to do animation. That's what I knew. That's what I was going to go to school for. I took animation classes early on. So when I was applying to college, it was a big focus for me. But when I got to college, they got rid of the major that I applied for, the major that I wanted to study. So I got accepted into Boston University and went to film school and made my first set of films. I became a lecturer or an educator after I graduated from university, from Boston University actually. There are a lot of things that brought me back home. My parents had always encouraged my siblings and I to come back to Nigeria, to use our talents and our skills, whatever we gain from being in the US, to make sure that we bring it to Nigeria and use it somehow to, you know, build a nation or, you know, influence people positively and, you know, inspire people with their work. Yeah, so I had a group of friends that I knew in Nigeria, and I had made a group of friends at film school, and I knew that I wanted to make this film Champion. So while we were developing this film, the idea for You Are for Africa was also born. And You Are for Africa was born with the hope of creating content about Nigeria and Africa that was positive and inspiring. We know that there are groups of people that want to come to Africa, you know, to Nigeria, and don't necessarily have the means or the opportunities to do that. So You Are for Africa really works to find those groups of people, organize them, develop a project, and have them come over to facilitate those projects here in Nigeria. One of the big things that we did is that we were able to provide students with scholarships to travel to New York and go to an art college for about 2 weeks. And that was a big deal because the students had never traveled outside of Nigeria, you know. We've worked with Tech Zone to bring tech workshops and, you know, to inspire students about technology. We've worked with a lot of different organizations and companies with the hope of influencing young people and letting them know that they have tons of options for their future and for their lives, and that they should think creatively about what they want to do moving forward after school. I was extremely overweight growing up. So sports was a way to make sure that I didn't get too fat. So I played basketball in high school and I also played volleyball. But when I went off to college, I joined the crew team, the rowing team. And it was a very foreign sport to me, especially because it takes place in a boat and you're on the water. But I am so happy that I joined the sport and I learned a lot of discipline in that sport. And I would like to I wish we had a rowing team in Nigeria. My name is Shola Ajayi. I am a filmmaker and screenwriter. I teach media and film production, and I'm the founder of You Are for Africa, and you have just checked me out.
All right, let's now run you through the highlights of our top story today. We examined the need for the federal government to provide bailout funds to revive the country's ailing aviation sector. You want to know your thoughts? Do join the conversation right now on Twitter at @GistNigeriaTV. And for more on any of our stories, visit bbc.com/Africa and channelstv.com. That's where we are wrapping up the program today. Thank you for staying with us. Until next time, I am Wale Fakile. Goodbye.